Hey everyone, I'm Daniel Berry, sales manager here at exoticcartrader.com, and today I'm reviewing one of our new listings. This here is a 1992 Land Rover Defender 110. The Land Rover market has been crazy. They've recently released the new Land Rover Defender, and popularity has been skyrocketing. And that's also driving a lot of traffic and attention to these older Land Rovers. This one has been fully restored and is brought over here to South Florida to be sold here at our Exotic Car Trader headquarters. Off the bat, you'll see it's a very clean car. It's got this black paint on it with a little bit of metallic in it, so the sun, you'll see a little bit of flake. Up front, you'll see these big guards on the headlights here. It's covering the aftermarket headlights. They're the Xeon headlights. That'll have a really nice glow at night, and you'll see that everything has been blacked out in the front with the emblems, the grill covers, everything. If you really want to use this car for an off-road truck, you could definitely do so. Some of our other videos, you'll see us off-roading our Land Rover Defenders. This one, we're not. We're keeping this one a pavement princess. Not going to take it off-road and get it all beat up. It's just too nice of a truck to do so, but I'm really hoping whoever buys it does do that because it'll be a lot of fun. So in case they do decide to do, they have a 12,000 pound winch up front here. It's a synthetic lined winch, so it's extremely durable, and you're more than capable to pull this thing out of any kind of muddy situations. These things don't tend to get stuck that easily in general, just because this one is a turbo diesel. You see some LS swapped ones. This one is still a turbo diesel. It's a TD4, the 2.0 liter, so they have a lot of torque, a lot of good power. You'll hear that turbo diesel whistling while you're trying to go through the woods or the mud or whatever, but it's a brand new motor that was put in about 1,000 miles ago. So anyone that knows turbo diesels know that you can run them for a very long time. Let me pop the hood for you real fast so I can show it to you. You'll definitely get confused going on the passenger side to pop the hood, because my first few Defenders, I would always get confused about that, but in America, everything's backwards compared to them. So you'll see in here, it's got air conditioning. It's got that inline 4-cylinder motor. You got your little baby turbo over here. These things are super reliable. There's not much else to say on them. This is matted up to a great transmission. It is a manual transmission. It's a 6L80E transmission. So you can run it through the gears. You could drive it on the highway, or you could put it in low gear and go through whatever you need to, and that's a great situation to have in these. If it's nighttime, you do have some extra lighting up here in the bumper. So you got a few LED pods on the truck, which I'll show you on the inside how you can light them up. And then you have your large LED bar up here on the top. Of course, you got your exterior snorkel here. This is a really cool feature that I love on the truck, and it's an exterior roll cage. If things really hit the fan, you have this roll cage to save you and your family, or whoever's doing this kind of trip with you. But what we need to tell you is this is literally a lifesaver. So something like this will go ahead and keep you from getting crushed if the truck rolls over. And not only does it look cool, but it's functional. And this is literally a lifesaver. Come around the side here, you'll see the NAS spec side steps here. A little bit better of an angle of that Puma bonnet. In America, we just call it a hood, but I guess you can call it a bonnet, whatever floats your boat. You got these 18-inch wheels. They're, I believe it's called sawtooth wheels, and they have really nice tread on the tires as well. They're an all-terrain, like BF Goodrich tire, so you can, like I said, drive it on the highway or in the mud very easily. Keep coming around back, and you'll get to the LED pods that I was talking about. You can see here, the pods are meant to light up if you need to back something up at night, or hook up like a boat trailer or something. You'll have the ability, if you wanted to, mount a trailer hitch on the back here. And of course, you got your spare tire and wheel back here, just in case you needed to change something on the fly. There's tons of space in these trucks too, in the back. I'll get into the interior, but I'll show you the actual rear of the truck at first. Tons of space, so you could bring a ton of camping equipment, or if you're using this as a daily driver, which you can keep whatever you want in back here and still comfortably seat 4 people with tons of storage space. And it's got some nice accents here. You'll see on the inside, there's that diamond stitched interior that carries throughout. And then also you can see the Kenwood amplifier here with the plexiglass enclosure. It was actually built by a company called Defender, and you'll see their moniker there engraved on that placard right there. Let's go around this side of the truck. Now, right off the bat, you will see that there's Kenwood speakers throughout this truck, just like that amplifier in the rear. They have them in the doors. They have a Kenwood touchscreen radio here in the front, or head unit. And that head unit's great because although this is a 1992, You also get the Apple CarPlay upgrade. You have a reverse camera, which is mounted there on the rear next to the lights that I was talking about. And you can go through to get like satellite or whatever you want on there, like a modern car would. So there's plenty of options musically, and there's no shortage of speakers. You'll see that once we get in the back. The interior on this thing is probably the biggest selling point to me. Now the seats might look familiar to you. They're actually the same seats that would be in a Porsche Panamera. It's almost identical to a Porsche Panamera, just upgraded with the diamond stitching because you won't really see that in a Panamera. The stitching is carried all throughout with that custom center console here. And the center console is not only beautiful, but it's functional once you get up there to the bottom of it. Transitioning here to the back seat, there's another two Panamera style seats. They do also have this custom center console here, which is really nice. And it's fully functional as well, meaning you have both your heated seat switches here. Like I mentioned earlier, you do have all 4 heated seats. And they have this massive Kenwood subwoofer mounted right in the center here. So there's no joke when it comes to sound in this truck. You have the Kenwood speakers in the doors, also this big subwoofer, which is really nice because it's about the center of the truck, so everyone gets the same kind of volume out of it. And you could turn your heated air on back here and control all the switches right in there as well. So you're really riding in luxury back here. It's very similar to like a Maybach or something, in my opinion, when you look at all the specs on the truck. And of course you got your small glass see-through lighting here, so you get a lot of natural light, but it is tinted, so it's not overwhelming. But overall, this truck is just a phenomenal truck. They did a beautiful job on restoring it. And if you like the truck, give us a call here at Exotic Car Trader, or check out our website. We always have really cool, unique builds at exoticcartrader.com. Thank you so much.